My grandparents accused me of stealing a necklace when I was 14 and disowned me. Then years later they mailed me the necklace, so I destroyed it and sent the pieces back in a box that spilled everywhere when they opened it. And now they want a family meeting, but my dad took me to a car show instead and said if I regret missing the meeting that means I regret going with him. Posted by you/throwRAnomoring. When I was 14, one of my cousins accused me of stealing a necklace. My grandparents already did not like me and they immediately believed my cousin. They threatened to call the cops on me and told me I was disowned and that the last thing I would ever get from them would be that necklace. After that I stopped hanging around them and so did my sister. I also stopped helping my other cousins because I did not trust that side of the family anymore. Years later, after I was an adult, they mailed me the necklace. I was angry, so I destroyed it and mailed it back to them. I only put their own address on the box, so I do not know how they knew it was me. They called me right away and I lied and said I never had it, but then I also started going in on them. I brought up how my grandpa cheated and maybe his hidden family has the necklace, which I know my grandma hates hearing. I do not care about the necklace and I do not care about them. I have not spoken to the cousin who lied about me in years and I do not plan to. I am still cool with that cousin's brother and even helped him get into college, which upset people because I would not help his sister. Some cousins are mad I destroyed the necklace. Some are mad I skip events if my grandparents or that cousin are there. Others say I started drama again by mailing it back. A few weeks ago they tried to set up a family meeting about all this, but I told them I am not going and I do not want to be part of that family anymore. I also do not see the point in clearing my name because they never liked me in the first place. I, 22 am now dealing with this, and this all started when I was 14. My sister supports me, but the rest of that side of the family is split. Some are telling me to go to the meeting and some say to just drop it. What should I do here? Should I go to the meeting? Should I just cut them off completely? Should I keep ignoring them? Relevant comments. Commenter 1. Cut them off. You are not interested in a relationship with them, so don't go. You say they never liked you. So why consider going? They were horrible to a 14-year-old. You owe them nothing. Let them keep the people they value in the family. They don't deserve you. Ops response, that's where I'm at, I see no point in going. Commenter 2, I would go to the meeting, and not say a darn word. Let them all talk it out, see what kind of nonsense comes out of their mouths. It doesn't matter if they apologize, expect you to admit to that, they found out the truth and want to clear things up. Let them amuse you for a night with their stuff. When they are all done, get up, turn to them and tell them. I came because you deserve to apologize for your actions, but I am leaving because I respect myself more than I could ever respect any of you. Do not contact me again. Drop the mic and walk out. Ops response, that seems like too much work and it would ruin my night. I would rather play games on my PS5 than talk to them. The meeting is happening tomorrow, so I'm not ruining my weekend because they want to talk. Nothing is going to change even if I did all that, so why go? Commenter 3, what was the point of mailing the necklace to you now? Ops response, I think so they can blame me by claiming I always had it, but their plan backfired because they can't blame me for something I never had. Op was wrong for destroying the necklace. Why was it wrong to destroy the necklace? That was my only inheritance and the only thing I received from my grandparents. When it was delivered to my door it was a gift and I can destroy my property whenever I want. They aren't good people, that's why I don't want to see them. You not actually saying why destroying my own property is wrong isn't helpful. It just seems like you want me to regret destroying it when I don't and never will. Because I wanted to. Because it's mine. Why would I have given it away? I enjoyed breaking it and it cost me $15 to mail it. Calling having fun childish is why I don't regret destroying it. Being bitter means I'm justified because of unfair treatment. Oh no, I treat the people who treat me like dirt. And I did think before acting, they can't blame me for both stealing the necklace and breaking the necklace without admitting they mailed it or knows who mailed it to my house. They will also need to have proof they sent me the necklace, which means they knew I didn't steal it. I can live with being labeled as someone who destroyed his own property when I did that rather than be labeled a thief for something I didn't do. Commenter 4, they mailed you the necklace, you destroyed it and mailed it back to them, but you don't know how they knew it was you? What? Ops response, in my mind, them mailing me the necklace means they know I didn't steal it, but the person who did steal it was the one who mailed it to me. Whoever stole the necklace told my grandparents they sent it to me, which means they know I didn't steal it. By knowing I had it they knew I never had it until I mailed it back to them. Why is Ops' sister going to the meeting? My sister is going, but she's a little angry at them because she was also kicked out of the family because they didn't want to be near me. If my sister takes their side after this I will have lost a sister. Update, 2 weeks later. So I didn't go to the meeting. My sister went instead. I told everyone before I wasn't going because I don't see myself as part of that family anymore and I meant it. From what my sister told me, it was a mess. My mom actually admitted to everyone that I got the necklace in the mail, so of course they all twisted it like I was hiding something. My sister tried to explain it was the grandparents who mailed it, but then she let slip that I got it only a few months ago, which just made it worse. So now they're acting like I sat on this thing for years and suddenly destroyed it just to stir things up. My dad was different about it. He told me I missed my chance to defend myself, but then he took me to a car show in another city while the meeting was going on. On the drive he told me he didn't want to go either and that it's smarter not to get caught up in stuff that has no benefit in life. He also said if I ever admit I regret not going, That means I regret going with him to the show, which honestly hit me kind of hard. I'll admit I cried a little when he said that. He saw it and of course he made fun of me for it, but weirdly I didn't even care. At least he was real with me. As for the necklace, when I mailed it back I sent it in a bigger box so when they opened it the pieces all fell out everywhere. I kept some pieces so it couldn't be repaired anyway, but they're blaming me for how I packaged it. My sister said they were complaining they couldn't even find all the pieces, and I'll be honest I was laughing when she told me that. I don't regret breaking it one bit. After the meeting my sister told me she's finally done with them too. She didn't want to cut them off before because they were helping her with college, but she realized being tied to them isn't worth it. That meant a lot to me. I blocked that whole side of the family on everything. Even the cousin I once helped get into college. They started texting from his phone in the family chat so I sent him a message on Instagram telling him I'm blocking him too and I don't want anything to do with him or his family anymore. He's part of that toxic mess whether he wants to be or not. I also found out the cousin who lied about me stealing is depressed and self-harming and even her brother doesn't want anything to do with her. He was apparently complaining that growing up he was stuck with only younger girl cousins who got everything they wanted and the only movies he was ever allowed to watch were Disney princess movies. Not going to lie, I laughed when my sister told me that. At the end of the day, I don't regret anything. I feel honored to be cut out of their will, since they disowned me when I was 14 anyway. The meeting just proved me right about how toxic they all are. I'm glad I didn't waste my time on it. Relevant comments. Commenter 1, everyone in this story but the dad is a bad person. Why the heck did you destroy it? Ops response, explain how me and my sister are bad in this situation? Also I listened to my dad's suggestion to go somewhere else other than the meeting, so how am I bad for missing the meeting but my dad isn't? I destroyed the necklace because it was mine, they gave it to me, technically they gave it to me twice. First they said that it was the only thing I will get from them then they mailed it to me. Why do you think I'm a bad person for destroying my own property? Op on the remaining pieces of the necklace, they think it was a shipping error in trying to find all the pieces but they won't be able to. I threw the pieces away already, it's never getting repaired. Commenter 2, was it an expensive necklace? Or just a kid's one? I'm wondering why they'd try fixing it. Op's response, it was a sentimental amulet given to one of my grandparents. Commenter 3, what even is all this? I'd have stopped picking up the phone, meeting these people, texting them, etc. long ago. Too much drama. Don't tell people you're blocking them, just do it. Go live your life. Op's response, I told the cousin so in like 5 to 6 years I can reach out to him if I want to reconnect with him.